Again Sports, your latest and authentic sports channel.
Yes, and 2nd May 2026. Now, so for your share ya che pa, yes ya che pa. Enye easy. Na ene share no, a special day at the mamme ene. Na ene team commander for commence Asante Kotoko. When me say nyame ya toma adachana Ghana Premier League match week 31 baso. Na mi hia in December kom ye no bi oho. Na medical di ho nkomo ansana ya hye e fa no Kotoko board e fa no transfers e fa niam ba kom ye no bi e koso. Me ba be man niam bi aye clear e de ama we say muti ni usini bi o senima e ya ne ha dwene ye pa. E na ye hia no hey. Me update ni ya at the eba when me say na na stories because of name about come here na mean to me any anything no na maybe wo ho na me the graphics to me the man if you so win update and so na abasa for tentam so no ye shi mo de na se na fe me for latest no ema na before se me shase no e dey kwan so me subscribe to the page o subscribe we are now I like it if you watch no ba win ya to me so ahwe don't forget a born again sports na bibia to me so I fine and so born media no and so for 20 news 80 news no so visit born media obenya na cost was intenten video no na fi also what to me so enya bi to me say toy na fi bibia to me so I fine so na tentam so ye hye nkomode na se na so for ye hye say Nancy commence Asante Kotoko new board obeti ani say we eba we eko we din aba supporters buofu na de tene commence Asante Kotoko see your own sensem no it is official medical into gas at the amount say born again sports opinion moya former Comfort Teaching Hospital CEO Professor Ochre Ademensa ono na so far according to my source and paying for Eddie Adwumano tebe pa Professor Ochre Ademensa ono na so far on the desk no Asante Kotoko board no negotiations any bibia ewia Mohammed CEO Adwumano etumi so ete ano na CEO Adwumano madi amano na busa for senate enkomadi akoso. Once professor onye into football but born dey with the chile kakra when football ni but onye into football me kan say me gidi so what say enu no board no sporting director e dey amano temi commercial Asante Kotoko board no sporting director e dey akan ho na omo etumi so ayadwuma because feel say so sporting director the man the juma no so be man enema say dey akoye e dey amano nti so far see one dey professor Ochremensa ade ana ade mensa ono na so far Kotoko see adwuma no omode ahye na akase nei empayinfo baba be announcement na management no so no omatumi na fe bibia etumi so ayekama eti aside that abusafeteme pa aside CEO no sensem initially teme pa initially nana yamponsa de no teme pa ne koye ono na no mo pe no teme pa me na me de story na de man but ne entourage people around him say this is not the right timer. I would say nay obefa adwuma no enu nti na onu so ne de no kobodie no ko no bibia ntumi so antutom no on say the entire mo David mo omo ina to management o meya adwuma e ba ne so man kasa be kai ka o ma adwuma no wa futufo be de bo ti de ko wie eno ti so far de professor de no and etumi so abema ye ni say nei ye nyina betu so de support no etumi so de amana na sporting director no sporting director no ye pa eno na so far pay for him omunyanya bi tibi pa dey dey akọ but it is not confirmed yet say ni this is assume say omode adwuma na dey but enei pa ba ko a bo dey catch ne son ko fa no ni CV ma edu be ya me mpesi bebodi because we have some of the people edu be ya obodi na supporters ni bofu. I don't want to mention anybody's name. But board may into graphics at the mouth. But in a board, no, I can't just assume say Uncle Fanny CV Mala for sporting director. No, but in a pay for the come on. Also, I say, I'm fana. And then I say, I'm not chipsa. If you ask me now, but says, you see, chipsa, so Eddie better to my fee, so I get you into attention, saying, God, to be to me, say, be up. Chipsa for sporting director and Sanka, and your bad. So, internally, a home here, and no. Now, yen also. Now, transfer. I was so for me a pa. And it's so what say transfer be a Kosua, Tiemi pa. Say Kotoko, play away if you Dubai. With Burkina Faso, with Ivory Coast, with Japan, with him, if he about Kotoko. I was a four. We are Kotoko from the because Niente Mamma yes story, you know. Now, say Minya course here, pa. Minya course. Or I tell you, see player about Kotoko, no be a sending player away. I'm say, now even crowd announcement of the CEO, management, and the Akeka, ye. Although say they will be working underground, but not yet. To me, pa. And ye because Afena, Homo Airport Sporting Director, no more about forming management and sign a Jumano to me so aquaso. It's why man is signing players, no. We are supporter, we are Kotoko fana. Sa transfers, no. Otia Botugu baby, Botugu ebi oha, ne agent be. Any be any bloggers, maybe any maybe a central maybe just say ATD do command FA. They want their players to be get attention to the team. And until they be more link carbon FA management about yatiwe. But so far there, what is a Kotoko signing player be or Kotoko atomo free player be so about justify or be say ya otua. We foreign news be near ya say ya dey in the community wa mo paper na dey to dance me mo it and say second is so any story be about Kotoko transfers say Kotoko is signing we so far there for to baby now we are waiting for the announcement and announcement you know, it is like you say nyame ya toma immediately after the season which is ending of this month. And ABR and even Kwano within this month at the Airban announcement to be Saba. Now, announcement to Neba and in a you be want to say the ABCB Ako because announcement to Neba players who may fit team no more or more mobile in a update area but so far no transfer any there was for Mama Yan fan to baby not course na baby banum Yan fan to baby kola. Now I was for Ghana Premier League. Match week 31 Kotoko ewudamu ewo eye enkrepumpuni mantem ho yetem anan importem na Kotoko any dreams etumi so abo na wenim say na coacher the thing ete eye Hamza Obin ene oyusu kumasa Asante Kotoko team no ede akwakopiem ewo nkran ene importem ewo tema ho na omo en dreams service etumi so abo in the Ghana Premier League match week 31. We know so far week 30 ni dey enya postpone enya me atoma maybe next week and week 30 no ye betumi so abone nema etumi so akoye week 30 no shall someone say Kotoko anyone who United and enya me atoma betumi so abo na so far Kotoko eto so ension e wo table no so ekuta 43 Dreams FC Dreams etoso and watch equita 40 points. Now so far Kotoko afei Kotoko abamo den ashe 34 goals. 34 goals and a Kotoko ashe. And if Kotoko abamo den concede goals 34 no or concede mo 22 and our plus of 12 goals into the ete enso e wo hodo no o check dreams a dreams him so afei ache 38 goals and we consider 18 and our plus of 10 we consider 38 we share 38 we consider 18 and our plus of 10 and unti dreams him so the enso eno no na we check here Kotoko ni dreams last meetings at the semi mede Kotoko players na omakwa surgeries no ana surgery no ebeba omoye 4 na latest one na ewom no mede honsem so ebetumi so ete aba na so far Kotoko ni dreams eba bebo Kotoko ni dreams omo last Ghana Premier League last 5 matches womo tumi so abo na busa for senate Kotoko ni dreams so far dreams last 5 matches womo tumi so abo dreams ni samates okwawe obi antumi so anche dreams set na fie mediama 2-1 dreams ekwawe ehye hoho 3-0 dreams etnef ekwawe to all blacks ehye no 1-0 dreams etnef fie ehye dream 11 wonders 5-1 inti wo check ya de te enso ewo no Kotoko last 5 matches Kotoko so atumi so abo Kotoko ene Karela ene boy Karela she Kotoko 1-0 Kotoko Trefi Eshe Nations 3-0 Kotoko Ekwawe to Adriana 0-0 Kotoko Etnefi Elusi game no Edema Samates 2-1 NF Kumasi Asante Kotoko the last match about so Edunkwasi poto ni ekwaje ye Mediama Eshe Kotoko 4-0 enso ndu check here the te enso eno no now Kotoko ni team say ba previous meetings at say the last matches are na head to header Kotoko any dreams at Munsanya no send on the screen so far according to my checks the MMA no Kotoko ni dreams yenye 15 times and MMA me research me nyaye na Kotoko ni mo 10 edu dreams every ni mo 4 and a 1 I draw which means Kotoko ni dreams here winning percentage in the yana high pa over 95% and it say one team ebe to be so winning it the Kotoko winning with 10 1 I draw NFA dream FC and so winning a 4 and so ho inti o check here the te and so NFA busa for madani enim any chile nyina to me so ete amount e wo twede so na so far Kotoko team no mo nsem no players in the only na available nemo more feed Donso and so far wepila na nyame ya atoma team no be take it off any day what is today Saturday na team no APM ewo eyenkre pupu no man teba akopɛ ba bia adwojo mo ho na adeche a womo asibutu tema na omo etwi so akwakobo game no na bibia twi say fantema feed Donso so far our camp ono enye available enefomo mo epre plan so makwakwa surgery no inti menu wakwakwa surgery Lord Amoa Shaibu Yakubu NFA the new latest player afi na tin set kwadwedie no munyanye kwadwonso no wanya ACL yeso wo betiem no na hihye no because set kwadwa minim no betem abusafo na me mahwe ni dawo said was sibiti that from anyhow no dim you can say dim that from a trouble no wadra no ka ho na wo buy and most what top from side the kwai ball because sani ese wonya injury bi wo say ACL no mo ye o man nye ne ye enti na okon 1-on-1 bi ni ade ade na otwetwetwe ne nan no ntenei emu abele am paying for eso mo ye boy ne surgery na eneman so etumen so ekos ntinti menu de wa ye wie Lord Amoaye Shaibu Yakubu nso aye ne di nti omunyina ekide di nti camp de mo fit Donso la so far any players omanya available no Kwame Poku ya available Walid Neymar munyina yes omunyina ya available nyame ya atomo betumi esi akan for the aba team ne hwanim se kudibidi ebetumi nso aba ete amatim no enso ewa we nyame ya atomo coach Hamza Obey unim se Muhammad Kamara do no suspension 5 matches Chelsea season on to be mobile Hamza Obey na lineup no sɛ me ankasa me yɛ me lineup according to the training sections ne bi ɔyɛ yɛ a ebetumi nya goalkeeper Aziz Dawi bedem na Emmanuel Kote bebo na player ni tian so de Samba ebebo Lord Amoa Patrick Edu bebo obe starting Patrick Edu na central wheel na akwa Samba Samba minim the prefer Anthony Zakaria Fuseni. It is like he says Zakaria be start game no, so Zakaria ne Samba ebepe na infini honom no Adabo is back, but Adabo so by no see akan. Nti mame for Adabo nka ho. Adabo to be start. Ono so be to me as Adabo. On start Adabo. Eti ebi Prince Bedu. Ebe to me start game ne Bedu. Ebe start as DM. He say Asante Kotoko with Walid Neymar be to be 8, then he be Jawabo 10 no. 9 10 10 and Peter Abo. Peter Boa. Na another wings either say Inusa ebe start and say down the sack and for best start na Kwame Poku best strike nyame ya do best start game no Kwame Poku until we see the possible lineup say bia nyame ya to na say bia nsesa ebe to start game no e da Asante Kotoko until we say for na de tie enso e ho de ne ye share ya chinti no just small update e ho de film e we say me de won sem say de ba e be say for the better from bia no nyame ya to ma eba ne transfer ne mo Kotoko si on sensem ne de defense san eba e o si we no ho sporting director no eba yin na me de ho update ebe tum so de aba media had a vivid de be hu no e na me ba be kan e de a che se ba na se mo ba bi kra na me bo me microphone ba bi a ne me gina ba bi na me trust story ne de ama na fe latest ne update ni yin no me tumi so de ho seb no e tumi so de ama live on the Born Against Sports Born Media ne yet for trending news into visit Born Media men sema e koso antinten video no say ye trending entertainment news ne bibia no ye de go Born Media enso honto ba mo de no visit no subscribe enso de amame na bibia etumi so I fine. God bless you for watching. Yama yatoma ye sound so be share. Thank you very much. Bye.